Good morning, everybody. Guess
Hey guys.
what? I have been up with Eddie all morning long. I feel like a used woman. I tell you, wait. I mean, I've been with you all morning. All morning. I've been with Eddie all morning. So welcome in, everybody. I have been just, I don't know.
I was up too, but while she was moderating on the early edition this morning of Eddie's Morning Quickie, I was going to pick up breakfast. So we were all up with you, man.
Right.
early.
So what happened to your foot yesterday?
Well, see, what happened was I went to the car wash. And
wait, before you tell us, I want to know, was that car wash in Cozumel?
No. The car wash is at the end of our street. And you would think I would know to walk around water puddles whenever there's very little traction on my shoes.
He had some New York shoes on, some New York
slides. I wore slides. And the slide did not protect my toe as I went down and did the splits in the parking lot. And most of my body weight ended up on my second toe, not the big one, but the one right next to it. And yeah,
did I get to film it?
I think I broke it. No, you were on the phone.
So I missed all the action.
Yeah, she missed all the action.
Because I would have filmed it for everybody.
But I know that would have been great content. However, it was a missed opportunity. And yeah, I broke my toe yesterday.
Right. And he's been up since 2 o'clock.
Well, at 2 a.m., I got woke up by pain. And then by 4 a.m., I got woke up by pain again. And then noticed that Eddie Lugo Studios was on live. And I'm like, wait, this is a little early for him. I thought I had slipped into the twilight zone. But yeah, can we do it?
We can. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Well, good morning and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and hostess. This is your hostess, Cheryl. I'm Jeremy.
Like cupcakes.
On the side of me, or on the other side, there's Eddie Lugo Studios, and down below there is the muster drill. Good morning, fellas. How is it going?
On top.
Oh, yeah, she's on top.
Oh my God!
I know, right?
Somebody's been drinking. It's not Kool-Aid.
I've been with you all morning.
Yep.
Sure, blame me.
And the soda.
Oh, is that a Whataburger?
Yeah,
it is. Whataburger was breakfast this morning.
I feel robbed and cheated that I didn't get to
I
go
know.
there when I was there.
It's
I haven't missed anything.
It's a jalapeno cheddar biscuit.
That's what he gets.
Yes, sir. That's what it is.
I thought you were going for donuts.
Yeah, well, I was.
Yeah,
I was. But then the menu changed somehow. What happened with that?
You
babe?
know, I changed 5 times before.
Before I left the house, it went from the donut house over here to the donut house across the island.
The pink donut.
The pink donut house, our favorite. And then it went to Jack in the Box so I can get back quickly. But then I made it to Jack in the Box and they said, we're only accepting DoorDash orders right now. In other words, there was nobody there who could handle money. They could only make orders that came in from online. And
get out of here.
So as the married man that I am, knowing better than to make an executive decision on my own, I call Babe and she's like, okay, go to Whataburger. And so that's why I ended up at Whataburger. Hey, that's a win-win for me.
Once I go to one place, that's it. There's no making me turn around and go someplace else.
Everything is within reach. Everything is within reach. We have a very small island.
I'm on my own. I made a decision myself because if I wait for Alice to make a decision, forget it. Nah.
Oh no, she's good at making decisions.
I just changed them.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you.
Good morning. Hashtag team replay. Thank you guys so much for coming into the show. We always appreciate you coming back. But for those of you who are in here right now, good morning and welcome in. Scott Smith, hello. driving and lilistening.
Hey,
Good morning.
Next up in the chat is the Cruise Nuts. Good morning, Pineapple Squad.
What's up?
these nuts.
These nuts have made it in. Yes.
Those nuts.
Those nuts.
Those nuts.
Mm. Next up in the chat is a true nut herself. Cruising is fun anytime has made it into the chat. Hey, babe.
Whatever.
Good morning.
You want to go to the nut house?
You know, you say you go call those people on me in a way.
I know, right? And she says, good morning. Today is going to be a great day. I know that's right. It is.
It's Gracie's Corner.
Mm-hmm. Traveling with Tinkerbell has made it into the chat. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Wishing you all a great day. It's sunny in Florida.
That was a
Yeah.
great live last night, and
Yeah.
it was about a port I have never been to before, and it was
know,
so informative, and I feel like I know so much about Cozumel now.
I'm
Yep.
telling you, I was about to say that same thing. It was a great show last night.
Mhm.
You know? Oh, it was funny, but it was good because Scott was messing with Keith. And, you know, it was and Alice.
Yep.
You know, and Alice doesn't drink. He said, can I get a sangria or something? Oh, that was just funny to me.
Next up in the chat is Canadian Family Life. Hello. Welcome in.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Next up in the chat is Yo. Eddie Lugo Studios in Paradise Beach from last night's show. And again, on this show this morning, and again, before this show, it was a long
I've
live
been with Eddie
all morning.
all morning.
And he's back. Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning. Next up in the chat is Journeys with June and Brady. Hey guys, welcome
Hey.
in.
What you
Good
got?
morning.
About 10 days before your cruise?
I think it's 10. Yep.
You
Just
know,
barely
you
double
just
digits.
Drive down here and you swing and pick me up, and
Yep.
then I'll go with you.
Hey, Goldie has made it in. Hello.
Hey, go.
Welcome in. All right. PK Adventure Travels has made it in. Good morning from Tampa. It is a nice 75 degrees here now with a high of 87. Woo!
Nice of you guys to drop by.
Live through us vicariously, Northern friends.
Well, we could meet them in October.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we figure out where we're eating.
Right.
I know where I'm heading.
Leonard Family Fun has made it in. Good morning. Happy National Life Insurance Day.
Truffle.
What?
Yep. I wanted to stop there and just take a moment.
Excuse me?
Yep. Happy National Life Insurance Day. Truffle Day and Day of Prayer. It is also Mental Health Awareness Month. Help remove the stigma of mental illnesses. Have a great day on purpose. Thank you
Yes.
so much for that reminder. Yes, we all must follow that. Have a great day on purpose. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Let's do it.
Yes,
I like that Scott has on the after show. Let's do it.
Yep.
On the
Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
I've been
What's
with him
up?
all morning too.
Kathy Mills has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, what's that safe word?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Okay, there we
Oh
go.
yes, I
Yes.
gotta tell everybody in the chat.
Okay.
Our safe word for us is pineapple. So when we say pineapple, wait, that means
That combined with our very next chat is not a good mixture. Oh man, Cheryl on top and a used woman. Again, this
Yes.
is not after dark. LOL. Thanks for
We
that.
got another day.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures have made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hope you're feeling better, Rihanna.
Yes.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Goldie said, ouch, but that, sorry, but that's funny.
Yeah.
It was, and until later on in the day, I just kind of let it ride, just to see what I was going to feel like. But then it started stabbing me all the way up my shin. And I'm like, I got to go.
Goldie, it was so fun. Let me tell you, of course, he was talking. I was asleep yesterday.
You always sleep.
I know. And he was talking to Rob. And I was in a little daze waking up just before I woke up. And he told Rob, he said,
I think I broke my toe.
and Rob said, it'll be okay. Wait. And then I woke up
Thank you for this.
laughing. I tell you. So funny. Then he went to the hospital. And there he
Will G, working and listening. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, see, Kathy Mills, she feels my pain right here. See, there used to be 2 up and 2 down. Now there is 3 up and 1 down. The balance is off.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Look how it looks. I can see myself up tall. I feel like
Well, Jeremy, you have another foot that's not injured. You could always just put it down.
I've got a balance on that foot, good sir.
Wait, no.
Thank you, Eddie. Nettie and
Eddie
JT.
did it. Oh my God.
Nettie and JT has made it in. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning.
This is, oh no, Jeremy, sorry to hear about that. Good morning. Yes, good.
Yeah.
It's still a good morning.
Yes.
Ooh.
All I got to do is step on it.
Okay.
He's got a big boot and everything.
Yeah, there's a boot on my foot. Cruise Nuts says, stay tuned, all. This Sunday, Paradise Beach Cruise Nuts Dance will be sent to Eddie to post. You don't want to miss this one. LOL.
Come on, let's go.
And somebody's phone calling
That
during
was
the
Shani.
show.
That was Shani, your daughter.
Oh, well, hey, Prissy. How was you doing? Rob with Cruise Brothers has made it in. Hello. Welcome in.
Hey, Rob.
Hi.
Oh, snap. Look, somebody else was up early. Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
She's telling me about
right now.
She's telling me about this crazy dream she had this morning. It's pretty
Oh,
crazy.
okay. Well, that'll work. Hey, Midlife Travels has made it in and looks like a membership renewal. Thank you guys so much for your membership. We love you guys over here. Oh, snap. We got a bunch of fresh fruit in the chat. I know. This is going to help the healing process. Absolutely. I got to get some more fresh fruit instead of leaning heavily on the veggies. Thank you for the reminder. You know, I've been practicing that, is snacking on veggies instead of junk.
Midlife is a new member. He became a silver member on your channel.
Nice. Thank you so much. Midlife Travel says 68 degrees currently in southeast Oklahoma with a high of 73 and stormy today. Hopefully not the storms like we've been hearing about. And if you hear that whistle, head to shelter.
Yeah.
But let's hope it's not the big storms like they've been having.
Yep.
Oh, snap. Life with Lucy and Glenn. Hello from Iceland.
Wow.
Nice.
Yes. What's up?
Holy moly.
Man, they
So
stay
that cruise that was going north that you kept saying must be going north, like towards Canada. That must be them also then.
Yeah.
They're probably on the ship that we were looking at yesterday.
Cool. Leonard Family Fun. Have a good day on purpose. Thank you so much for coming back to the show. And let me see. Traveling with Tinkerbell. I'm happy you guys liked last night's show. I had a great time. Absolutely. We love Cozumel. We wouldn't miss that one. Cruising with Calandra has made it in. Good morning. And let me see. Cruising with Calandra says foggy right now in Newark, New Jersey, but it's supposed to heat up to 83 today. Oh, wait a minute. Rob with Cruise Brothers says, I hear Scott hearts the heat. Is that true?
Yeah, I do. I love the heat.
Yes. Speaking of which, did it get up to 87 yesterday again? How was
it was in like the low 80s, and it's going to be that way again today, and then I think then it's going to settle back down to something more reasonable, more kind of seasonal for here, which will be in the mid 60s. So
oh snap. Prissy has made it into the chat. Good morning.
What's up? What's up?
Papa
Oh,
J.
here we go. Goldie says 23 degrees Celsius here in Transylvania, Romania.
That's why like 60 degrees.
Yep. And Midlife says, thanks for all you do, Eddie. Yes.
And I hope Chris is feeling better.
Yep. And you get double hearts because you are a member on 2 of our channels here.
My favorite Celsius temperature is 39.1.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here is a temperature update. Elizabeth says only 180 degrees inside the house.
I believe it.
Not even.
I believe it.
Yep. That's facts right there. Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says it is 33 degrees with a high of 44 today and rain.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's a nice day.
it's still freezing over there, man. That's an open the
nice sleepy morning. Yes.
That's an open the window kind of day right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, that's an open the window kind of day.
That's like a burn the furniture to keep warm.
I know, right?
You need some padding, dude.
Oh my
My
god.
wife always says I need a blood transfusion. I'm like, I don't think I need that either.
Hey Scott, since you since you sail Royal Caribbean, can you answer Prissy's question in a nice and tactful way that is morning show appropriate?
What?
I
don't think so.
I haven't heard of that. We have not gotten that news here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
On Go Live Together. I don't know about that one. Nope.
Holy
Sounds
moly.
interesting, though.
Interesting question. Unfortunately, I don't know that.
Tracy, Friday night we might be able to answer better.
Perhaps. Yes, the After Dark show is open for general discussion.
Too early in the morning.
Yeah, I know. PK Adventure Travels. You're gonna have to go over to one of our chats. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't even know if it'll show up after the fact for him, though, right? So, so yeah, here. This is the best I can do for you without a unified chat, Ryan.
All right. Well, we are caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to show you the visitor that we have in town here today. And it is none other than the zoomed up Carnival Breeze.
It looks like a pickup truck to me.
Yeah, I know. They zoom it up a lot as if we need to see everybody's zoomed up luggage tag.
No, somebody forgot to fix the shot. That's what it is.
But she's getting reprovisioned and they're getting all of the luggage off of the ship right now. Sure is a lot of empty baskets, though. Somebody needs to get loaded up. All right. And if you are sailing away on this beautiful vessel today, we are waking up to 76 degrees with 9% precipitation, 97% humidity, 19-mile-an-hour winds, and cloudy. Your sail away forecast is as follows. It's going to go up to 79 degrees today with 23% precipitation, 84% humidity, and mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, it's going to be raining too. So if you're headed into town for Saturday's sailaways, be sure to allow some extra time for weather and traffic coming through Houston. Also, the remainder of our ships are still scattered all about. And the Regal Princess looks like it's made it back to France before it heads back this way. The Disney Magic is somewhere over here. The Prima looks like it's still on its way to Iceland. But for the remainder of our ships, the Breeze is here in Galveston. The Dream and the Jubilee are both going to be in Cozumel today. The Harmony of the Seas is in Costa Maya. And the Voyager of the Seas is at sea. So they are having the time of their life out there on the high seas. me see who else has made it in. Oh, snap. Najuma Brown has made it in. Good morning. Let's see. All right. So it is now time for Jeremy Goes Bananas. Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is Thursday, May the 2nd. And on this day in 1519, Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci, whose works, notably the painting Mona Lisa, were among the most famous in the world, died in Clau, France. In 1536, Henry VIII had his second wife, Anne Boleyn, committed to the Tower of London on charges of adultery and incest. Although likely innocent, she was later convicted and beheaded. In 1611, the King James Version of the Bible was first published. In 1803, the United States purchased the Louisiana Territory from France at a rate of less than 3 cents per acre for 828,000 square miles, which soon proved to be a tremendous bargain. In 1889, Milenek II of Ethiopia signed the Treaty of Washal with Italy, granting it territory in northern Ethiopia in exchange for money and weaponry. In 1892, Manfred Baron van Richthofen, the Red Baron, Germany's top aviator and leading ace in World War I, was born in Breslau, Germany, now Wrocław, Poland. In 1903, American pediatrician Benjamin Spock, who wrote a number of influential works on child rearing, notably Common Sense Book of Baby and Child Care, which sold more than 50 million copies worldwide, was born. In 1920, the Negro National League, founded by Rube Foster, held its first game. The NNL was considered the first successful professional baseball league for African Americans, and notable players included Cool Papa Bell and Satchel Paige. In 1921, Bengali director Bananas Ray, who brought Indian cinema to world recognition with the Apu trilogy, was born in Calcutta. In 1935, the peasants of Luzon, Philippines, rose up in arms against oppressive land tenancy laws. In 1946, an attempted prison escape by 6 inmates at Alcatraz resulted in 2 days of violent fighting, which became known as the Battle of Alcatraz. In 1997, British Labour Party leader Tony Blair became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He was the youngest person to hold the office since 1812. In 2000, U.S. President Bill Clinton announced that highly accurate GPS would be made available to the public. The satellite signals had previously been degraded for non-military use. In 2011, Osama bin Laden, founder of the militant Islamist organization Al-Qaeda and mastermind of numerous terrorist attacks, notably the September 11, 2001 attacks, was killed by U.S. forces in Abbottabad, Pakistan. And finally, in 2015, Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana of Cambridge, the second child of Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, was born in London. And that will do it for Jeremy Goes Bananas. All right.
I think it's extraordinary that GPS is still free.
I know, right? Oh, snap.
You're going to jinx it now, right?
I know, right? Cruising on the high seas and travel has made it into the chat. Good morning. We always appreciate the membership coming through and saying what's up. The Z Show Cruise Fund has made it in. Hello,
Texas.
and he says, good morning, content creators. Another fine day. It will be. Hope you guys have a great day. I want to see the great Scott dance in the great state of Texas. Well, you're going to have to catch him in Cozumel, Z. And at the end of the show, it is now part of the outro to the show. So be sure to catch that on the way out. And let's see. We got some. Oh, snap. Hey, friend. Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Cruise Nut says Eddie is not Vulcan. LOL. Oh, snap. Yeah, here she goes. Yep, banana. That was a bad banana segment.
In the segment you called some kind of doctor there. Last name spoke. That's why I went. That's why I went like this.
Dr. Spock.
Yeah, there you go. Damn.
Yep. Yes, Jeremy does love going bananas. Yes, absolutely. Globies Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And yes, Antoinette had a good show last night too. Oh, snap. Travel DJT has made it in. Good morning.
Welcome.
Welcome in. And we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
All right. This one gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I'll talk about why later. Nude cruise to sail from Miami in 2025. In what promises to be unique voyage for Norwegian Cruise Lines, the big nude boat is scheduled to set sail from Miami in February of 2025. Will offer a distinctive travel experience for those who prefer to cruise sans attire. The 11-day Caribbean cruise, a full charter from Bare Necessities, seeks to blend the liberating experience of a clothing optional vacation with the amenities and services of a traditional cruise. Departing February 3rd, 2025, and returning on Valentine's Day, the cruise aboard the nearly 2,400 passenger Norwegian Pearl will visit a series of picturesque destinations in the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, St. Martin, Dominica, Martinique, and St. Lucia.
I'm going to call you, Scott, for a booking.
Bare Necessities is a tour and travel company that specializes in clothing optional vacations. So the Big Nude Boats 2025 journey will begin and end with visits to Norwegian Cruise Line's private island, Great Stirrup Cay in the Bahamas, where passengers can snorkel, zip line, and relax in cabanas while nude. Both visits to private islands are exclusive calls, which means passengers may be able to forego clothing. The cruise aboard the Norwegian Pearl will then proceed to San Juan, Puerto Rico, Phillipsburg, St. Martin, Dominica, and Martinique, following finishing the itinerary with St. Lucia. The sailing will also include 2 nude days at sea. Some additional shore excursions will also be clothing optional, although not listed on Norwegian Cruise's website. Bare Necessities is providing passengers with guaranteed options, which the travel company says sell out quickly. Special events will also be planned, but have not yet been released. On Carnival Pride, their clothing optional cruise included a pirate night costume party, and a deck dance party where the only attire required was LED lighting. So, however, the big nude boat is not devoid of regulations. In order to maintain a respectful atmosphere, bare necessities and the cruise line have established clear decorum guidelines for all passengers. When the ship is at sea or anchored, nudity is generally allowed. However, when the ship is docked, all passengers must be fully clothed on all parts of the vessel, including private balconies, until an announcement is made that it is acceptable to be nude again. Clothing is also required in all dining areas, not including bathrobes or lingerie, the latter of which is prohibited as general attire, along with fetish wear. Specific rules regarding appropriate conduct in public areas will also be enforced. Additional precautions, such as mandatory towel use on shared seating and strict no photo zones throughout the ship, will also ensure privacy and comfort for all passengers. And just in case you were wondering, inside cabins start at $2,000 per person. And a 3-bedroom garden villa in the Haven is a mere $33,155 per person. And you know, now that Norwegian has joined Carnival in, you know, doing this unique sailing, it's should be noted that Star Clipper Line has also decided to do a clothing optional Greek Isles cruise in 2025 on their Royal Clipper ship. So exactly. And there is also a clothing optional cruise coming to Australia. Rough. That was difficult. So Prissy, if you're still listening, there you go. Okay, moving on to something that I have a lot of disdain for. Carnival provides another update ahead of next week's Norfolk embarkation. So Carnival Cruise Lines has once again reached out to its guests booked on the May 5th, 2024 departure of the Carnival Pride to update them about embarkation plans. While travelers have already been notified that the ship will be embarking and debarking in Norfolk and rather than Baltimore, a week ago, Carnival had alerted guests that their cruise would be operating from Norfolk, a confirmation that was not surprising given the situation in the port of Baltimore. Now, passengers for the May 5th departure date have been notified that a food and wine festival will be hosted in Norfolk on May 5th, which could cause additional traffic congestion for guests seeking to reach the cruise port on Waterside Drive. So the city will be hosting a food and wine festival, and this may cause some congestion at the entrance of the port. If you will be dropped off or will be parking in Norfolk, we suggest you go directly to the Cedar Grove parking, where your car will probably be broken into. The cruise line will be providing complimentary shuttle service from Cedar Grove parking to the cruise terminal, a distance of approximately 1.4 miles. Because of the possibility of delays due to the festival, Carnival Cruise Lines is extending the overall embarkation time until 4 p.m. when all guests must be on board for the departing schedule. So it should be noted that the cruise line will still offer limited bus transportation to and from Baltimore to Norfolk, with bus departures running from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m., Guests must register no later than noon today for this to secure their space on the bus. So similar bus transportation will also be offered back to Baltimore when the sailing ends on May 12th. At this time, there is no anticipated change to the Pride's itinerary, which will be visits to Nassau, Princess Cays, and Freeport. So travelers arriving in Norfolk will also meet with additional issues due to additionally to the wine and spirits or the wine and food festival. There is also a Diamond Jubilee conference being hosted at the Hilton, which is just adjacent to the port. And then there is additional traffic construction, traffic concerns due to construction on Waterside Drive. So it's not unusual for such events as music festivals, parades, and marathons to impact traffic patterns near the popular cruise port. All travelers should be alert to the possibility of events that could interfere with their cruise plans. So if you would go and look at my Norfolk video, I know it was quite a while ago, but if you go and check it out, if you go all the way to the end of the video, as I was had the cruise was over and I was getting off the ship, you will see in that part of the video where that entire park, which is, literally goes right up against the cruise terminal, is filled with like food vendor, stands and stuff like that or whatever, because, there was another festival. I think that was in June though, but there was like another festival or something going on there or whatever. And they had shut down parts of Waterside Drive for it as well. Further, just solidifying my claim that Norfolk is an absolute nightmare. It's not worth it. That itinerary is nothing to write home about. You can do it from a dozen other ports and not have to put up with any of the shenanigans or the hassle or the irritation of cruising from Norfolk.
And that's the way the news goes.
So
Okay.
we're going.
Well, I think we may have some interested parties here in the chat. Cruise Nuts has came in with a comment: nude boat, pineapples, and bananas. LOL.
So are we going?
I don't know, but Cruising on the High Seas
Wait.
Travel says what? NCL is going to have a birthday suit cruise.
Mm.
We got
Yep,
some.
they're joining Carnival with it now, and now I guess Star Clippers is too. So
Right. Goldie, I made you a mod yesterday. I wasn't able to do it during the show. I know you wanted to drop Mash's link, but I did it after the show. So you have been graced with a blue wrench, and we definitely thank you so much for coming in to want to help grow the community. I love it. I absolutely love it. And Cruise Nut says, yeah, no drone filming for the nude cruise. Yeah, you can't vlog it. So I don't know that we'll be booking this one. Oh, and see, wow.
Can we go?
Can we go?
Can we go?
Negative. Mike and Rihanna had an announcement. It says Eddie wants to go on the cruise. All right.
I do.
Midlife Travels. Let's make it a group cruise. Prissy's comment. We could have really stopped at Prissy's comment a while ago. Wow.
When I saw it, I thought, oh, I hope she stays tuned for the news.
I know. It looked like she dropped off, though. Cruising is fun anytime says, what about will trivia be nude option? Oh, okay. Well, here's a good question. Cruising on the High Season Travel says, the clothes option, does that apply to the crew members also?
Ooh.
Wow. Cruising is fun anytime. NCL has great food.
Yes, just imagine, no clothes but good food. It's a win-win.
Goldie. Oh, wow. I would not be touching that even if it was gifted to me. Cruise nuts. Nude cruise will be a very interesting experience. Don't think I would want to be in the MDR when this happens.
Oh, God.
Yep. My goodness. Globies Travel says, hello, cruising is fun anytime.
Hey.
Yes. How popular is this kind of cruise? Well, if it has anything to do with the majority of the chat here, apparently it's pretty popular amongst our fans, at least, to say the very least. Okay. Nettie and JT says, I'm happy when they have modesty regulations. I was concerned about the seats. Who was cleaning them?
Mm.
And, you know, NCL, they made themselves well known that they were cleaning up the ship as well on our sailing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see people, you know, cleaning the floor with towels like we did on Carnival. They had them people on their hands and knees cleaning up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Journeys with June and Brady says, naked on a cruise, that's a big no from me. Hey, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And I think there's a controversial cruising has a, yes.
What did he say?
Moment. One hung low.
What?
Yep.
Mm.
Controversial cruise. He says, my uncle, he'll be on that cruise.
Mm.
Yep. There, Mike and Rihanna, there will be lots of bananas on that cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I cruise nuts. Thank you for that. And let's see, Journeys with June and Bray, stay away if it's spotted.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. PK Adventure Travels. Wow. You've always said that part was already a mess. Can't imagine how bad it would be with all the stuff going on. Got to arrive a week early just to wait in line.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And cruising on the high season travel says Scott must love Norfolk. You know, he might like the Navy base that's there. He might like the town and the fact that it's a short way away from Virginia Beach and everything. However, with the link that we just posted here, you can see his absolute disdain for cruising out of Norfolk.
And let me tell you, when it came across my feed,
Yeah.
I said, Jeremy, look at this. And so he watched it. And then I laughed again. But then I also watched it and shared it to different people, like our family chat and stuff.
Yep.
I mean, it to me was hilarious that he had to go through anything like that, you know.
I mean, I've been to Norfolk a gazillion times. I like the city. It is close to Virginia Beach. Also, right there next to the cruise port is a really great museum about Navy and nautical history. There's even a decommissioned battleship. I think the Missouri is right there at Nauticus, and you can you can walk on it, and sometimes it's open to go actually inside and see some of it in there. But otherwise, you can definitely get out onto the deck. It's a great experience. If you're not cruising.
And I think this one may be for you, Scott. Midlife Travel.
Hey, we got
a super chat
from you
and you.
and you.
Thank you.
I mean to
Thank
tell
you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
every time I look at that one with him in the pool, I find myself standing at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe my eyes that he jumped in the water.
Yep.
And here I am waiting.
Again, like, I'm not used to cruising with people.
Yep.
I'm used to cruising myself. So that's, so I'm beholden only to
Journeys with Jude and Brady says you never know what they're going to use to stir your drink.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, listen, we're gonna just jump to this question because this is the first thing that I think to myself every time, you know, I even think about one of those ships. And up to this point, it's only ever been the Carnival Pride that I ever had to worry about possibly sailing that ship afterwards. That's the first thing I think. I think to myself, it gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about, you know, like sitting on the chairs, or, you know, like I guess maybe I'm weird that way, right? But I just think to myself, gosh, there was naked people standing here, like, you know, X amount of weeks ago or something like that or whatever. It just, I don't know, I can't get my mind around it. Just cannot get my mind around it at all. And now Norwegian and Star, what's next, right? You know, you know, a Holland America new cruise or something like that. I mean, God, no. I'm not, I don't think it should be happening. I think I'm not surprised that there's really no lines, you know, drawn when it comes to cruise line profits, but you know, I mean, come on, there's children running around on that ship in other times, obviously not on the nude cruise, but, you know, I mean, it's kind of like sacred, right? It's hallowed ground, for lack of a better way of putting it. We should not have naked people running around on it.
Eddie, how do you feel about clothing optional cruises?
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was good.
Alice will not approve of it.
Mm-hmm.
She will not let me even think about it. And if I grab the phone to call Scott and book it, she'll say, "You're out of here." So
Yep.
forget about it.
Tell Alice that it counts towards building Norwegian loyalty.
Sure. Yeah. That's gonna happen.
Hey, do we get double points though?
You should get quadruple points for that one.
I know. Yeah, that's taking a big risk.
Babe?
Babe, no. Babe will not be attending a nude cruise.
Why? It's a silent.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it get so silent? Everybody's waiting for your answer.
I understand that.
Come on, tell me.
No, I plead the fifth.
Wait.
I do. I plead the fifth on this one.
Can we go down to the port and see them off?
Well, clearly they won't be naked at this point.
Yeah, they'll be clothed at that point.
They'll be clothed.
Apparently, it's only on sea days that this is happening.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing I think about too, though, right? But here's one of the things that I think about. They say that they have a strict, you know, code of conduct, and like there's certain rules, right? Like you can't show up. You have to be clothed when you go to dinner. But we all know how terrified the crew are to enforce any rules on any cruise.
Right.
Okay. Those rules are just on paper because the crew will not say a word to anybody. So when somebody shows up naked, you know, or darn near it, what are they going to do?
I was about to say that is there people running around with blankets ready to cover somebody up?
Right.
Go streaking across the Lido. I don't think that's going to happen. Backed by popular demand, the Drunk Rob dance is being requested by none other than Rob with Cruise Brothers. And let me see what's going on with this. Once again, this comes to us courtesy of Cruising on the High Seas and Travel and was not stolen from another channel.
Wow. Wow.
I know, right? And guess what else?
Hey, we got
A super chat.
from you
And you.
and you.
Thank you. Thank you for that super chat, Rob with Cruise Brothers.
I'm looking at Cruise Nuts comment and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't, not for Jeremy. I think he would rather do the nude cruise than skydive.
When you
Uh-huh.
you would do the
Yep.
nude cruise.
You-
He'd rather be naked on a ship
Yes.
than to skydive or
Right.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. He's scared of heights.
And Mike and Rihanna says soon Royal will be doing it and Scott will be on it since he is loyal to Royal fan.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, I will not be surprised if Royal starts doing it because it is a follow the leader kind of industry. You know what I mean? And now that other lines are starting to do it, they're definitely going to do it.
Oh yeah.
They should create a see-through cruise ship for only nude cruising. LOL. Yep. If you're gonna be about it, be about it. Let everybody see each other.
Be about it.
Yep. That's right.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. This is one of them shows. I know that we did a news report on the Pride back in the day, and that was our most viewed Go Live Together episode.
It was.
It really was. The sucker got like 500 views.
And we couldn't believe it.
know.
None of us could believe
I
it.
mean, who are these people?
What
Yeah.
did
Oh,
he say?
Midlife Travel says, thank you again, Eddie, for the birthday surprise yesterday. And Controversial Cruising says Cheryl wants on board. Yeah, we never got your stance on this whole thing, babe.
I want to go.
She wants to be on the top deck when she is on board.
She wants to be
Yes,
on top.
I wanna
Okay.
be on top.
Okay. Well, there it is. Yep. PK Adventure Travel. Some things should remain a mystery to the general public. Just saying, LOL.
Mm.
Yeah.
But as Scott always says, you only
No,
live
but wait a
once.
minute. Why does it have to be naked skydiving? See, you didn't read the whole the whole thing and provide
They
a
tricked you, babe.
yeah, I know. I don't
You
know
were
about that
tricked.
either, because isn't there a lot of wind resistance and things that are happening, and you gotta
True.
be clothed while you're
Like remember like when in the old days when you would show up at a restaurant and they would have a spare jacket for you,
Mm.
right? And they'd say
Mhm.
here, they pull out the spare jacket. So like if you show up at the MDR on this cruise, right? And do they have like spare loincloths that they get out? And
right. And Controversial Cruising is speaking on it. It says, I would hope that there is a code of conduct. It would be like, Edith, your boob is in the mashed potatoes. Can you please? Yep.
Sit up.
Here's a good question. Goldie asked, Scott, when is the next Unlikely Beak episode dropping?
Oh, we know
it
that.
will be dropping this coming Monday at
Right.
8 a.m. Eastern time.
That is right.
Mhm.
Be sure to get over there and turn that notification bell on. That way you can be notified whenever the Unlikely Beak
Yes.
drops a new video. Oh, no. No, this is like a triple threat right here.
What?
Mike and Rihanna's Adventure says, how about an excursion in Alaska with the bears on the nude cruise?
Oh,
It's cold, naked,
And you have honey on you.
in the woods, covered in honey, with bears coming after me.
Just run.
Now that is a challenge.
Run for your life.
Nope. Because what happens on the cruise ends up on YouTube in my world.
Mm.
No, sir. That will not be happening. But what is happening for the remainder of the day? Eddie, who's coming on? Wait, you're muted.
Yeah. I always do this. Sorry.
Mhm.
All right. Following us at sometime around noon will be Mayhem and Miracles, followed by 6 p.m. with Macallan Spoiled Mama.
Mhm.
7 p.m. will be Journey with the Gingers. Also, Controversial Cruising with the Astute Tourists on Thursday Trivia. Also, Parkers on the Go. Backlash Fisherman will be on around 7:30 tonight. 8 p.m. will be Cruising on the High Seas in
Travel.
Travel. And 9 p.m. closing the night will be Pedrosa Travels with a premiere from Vienna, and also Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Goldie has.
Yeah, thank you for dropping that link. I appreciate
Yes.
it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That way everybody can go and join in on the bee shenanigans. All right. Well, we are all
Here. I'll let you in on a little secret too, right?
Yes.
Little spoiler.
Oh,
If you look very carefully at the end of the video, you might actually see something that rarely exists on me. A bead of sweat on my forehead.
word.
That's cute.
Because I was inside I was inside the suit in the beating down sun.
Yes.
After and working and stuff in there, and I actually had just broke a little bit of a sweat.
Oh, here, this one's for you.
He's like the rest
Take a
of
bow.
us now.
That's right. Welcome to the club. Oh yeah, and here's a Miracles of Mayhem link. Eddie, was she coming on today?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Be sure to go check out Masha. It is a
worthwhile if you need subscribers.
Yes, and it's also a good way to chill out, and because her voice soothes you. You know, she has a really soothing voice.
And she talks about everything.
Yeah.
For 3 hours.
Be sure to go and check out that channel. Goldie says, really? I thought it was a loincloth. All right. And Midlife Travel says, have a tantalizing Thursday, everyone.
Yes, tantalizing.
Especially after today's discussions.
Oh my God, what's Rob doing at Church's Texas Chicken?
I know. Hey, man, you got to check that out. Pay attention to how fast after the first bite this man let the video go. Okay? That's how you know it was good. Yes. That's how you know it was good. He couldn't wait to get back to that sandwich. I'm telling you, pay attention. Like, really. I watched it in real time with him on the phone yesterday.
Yes.
And I'm like, man, you couldn't wait to get to that second bite. Check it out. Be sure to go check that out. But in the meantime and in between time until tomorrow morning, wait, we got 2 shows coming at you tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, please, God, don't let me forget.
I know, right? We got to set an alarm. We got to get the bot to do something.
Okay.
But until then, thank you guys so much for coming in. Y'all take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning. Bye.